apologize for the network glitches. So Grandma, we've started to provide us a foundation and some basic information that some of the students may like to hear. When the first live session started, I was trying to explain some areas where it's very important. This program is mainly to develop the students' skills, not just to give certificates. I believe a lot of students will say this is Baze University at the end of the training, whether we have acquired the skill or not, at the end of the day we have a certificate. But let me encourage all of you. Like I was telling Grandma now, I just came out from the DBC office, we have vacancies for job. But most of these applicants that they are bringing their CVs, they cannot be able to do the job. So it means the essence of the IDS program is to build young Nigerians' mind, to have the mindset, to have the skills, for them to be able to key into the 21st century's jobs. Industries are looking for people with skills, people with problem-solving skills. So the certificate here is important, but primarily get the skill. It's really very important. So Grandma, can we go through the questions?
So once again, welcome back, and sorry for the inconveniences. We have a technical issues along the line. So as I said earlier, sir, there are a lot of questions coming up from the Telegram app, social media, such as the YouTube, the Telegram group. So we been able to, curate the questions and come up with some certain number of questions so that that are tallying each other. So from the first question, sir, the first person was asking, would the digital literacy link be open again for him to
submit his
assessment or any other?
Okay, so the digital literacy program, Grandma, is curated around building fundamental skills for the participant, for them to be able to have a kind of basic skills in order for them to get ready for the courses they've enrolled for. So it is a time-based program. It's designed to run for some certain times. If now the team agree that we should open for other students who are unable to do the digital literacy, it will be a problem. Although I had the team lead was kind of trying to provide us another room for those who have not done the digital literacy, but it's something that we haven't decided yet. We have to wait for the program lead and other management team to make a decision. But for now, there is no any specific answer to whether the program is still open for the digital literacy. But I believe when the management team decide on that, we will update the student. Thank you.
Thank you for making an attempt to answer this question. The next question is asking, sir, can I continue learning even though I wasn't able to partake in the digital literacy course?
Yes, the student can keep learning.
And will he be certified?
So this is it. Like I was explaining during the first session, the program is meant for every single Nigerian. Even if you are not admitted, the only difference between those that were admitted and those that were not admitted is the certificate. Like I've mentioned, the key important is having the skill. I gave you an instance now. I came out from the DBC office. We need to recruit a candidate, staff that can do job for the university. But a lot of CVs, when you look at it, you call them, you see somebody with degrees, somebody with masters. But when you interview them on technical areas, they cannot be able to do anything. So let me encourage those who are still interested on the program, even if admission is not given to you, use the content available. I believe most of the video content are open, and even some of the PDF document. So use this opportunity, even if you are not admitted, grab this opportunity and learn this new skill. Because between you and the other person is what? Just a certificate. I was telling one of my students a story. I had a friend, we studied together, we started, I think, diploma around software engineering, 2015. Still now he doesn't have university degree, but you'll be surprised when you hear about his salary. He's not even in Nigeria. He's earning big money, big money. So it means what matters today in 21st century is not the certificate, rather the skill. So if you can be able to learn, go through the content, I think it's not a problem. So don't worry yourself that you don't have admission. Just take the course. Those that were admitted, we encourage you to put more effort.
Okay. So, sir, the next person is asking almost the same question. It revolves around asking, if I don't partake in any of the general course, can I still go ahead into the main course?
So we have a yardstick. The first assessment is a kind of to test the student digital skills, to see how you can be able to use these digital tools in order for you to source for content online. Some were asking why the quiz is open for almost a week. That was done intentionally, because for us, if you can be able to view those quiz, go back to your material that we've shared with you, read through the materials, come back and answer the question, that's a skill. It's a research skill. I always tell this to my students, I don't like giving student tests. I always prepare to give student assignment, go and do research, come and present it. Because that research, when you do it, it will stick in your head. But if it's a test, it's something that somebody just wants to test you, but a knowledge that you get it on your own, you put enough time, put enough effort for you to source for the content and solve the problem. So I think we're fine there.
Okay. So the next person is asking, can I change my course?
Yes, we develop a system where I believe before end of the week it will be open for change of course, name corrections, because some were having issues around their name was spelled incorrect on the admission letter. So we have a system that we're going to share with the student for them to use it in order to apply for change of course as well as change of name if they have issues around their name. But something they need to understand, if you apply for change of course, we have to look at your background. If the course you are trying to change in line with your own academic background, your own professional background, so those factors have to be put in place before we can make decision on approving the change of course.
So the next person's question comes like this. Can I change my learning method from online to physical?
We have list of candidates that we've already admitted for physical training, and those candidates are people with disabilities as well as women. So these are the candidates that we've admitted for physical training at the university campus. But like we keep on saying, don't mind whether you are admitted physically or you are admitted to take the course online. The only difference is these ones are physical at the university campus while you are taking the course online. So that's the only difference. And you are consuming the same content. Whatever content is given to the physical student will be given to you. If it's a physical lecture, it will be broadcast online. That means the only difference between you and those that are participating physical is location. This is physical while this is virtual.
Okay, that's very good. You have made a good attempt. So the next question is, he says, sir, I'm finding it difficult to log in.
A form has been shared on the Telegram group. So we keep on telling the student this, join the Telegram group, because we cannot sustain sending email. Recently, we got blocked by the email servers we are using by the companies, because they assume that these university are scamming people by sending 5,000 email a day, 20,000, 30,000 emails a day. So the best method is to connect all the students on the Telegram group. We open the Telegram from time to time for the student to communicate within themselves. And then similarly, when there is important communication, we do channel it using the Telegram group.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. The next question is coming from another person where he's saying, what is and where is my student ID?
Okay, so you get your student ID when you go into your email box, because if you are admitted for this program, it means that an email was sent to you that you've been admitted, congratulating you. So open the email. There is a table that contains the course you enrolled for, the link to the digital literacy platform, as well as other important resources. So check that table. The student ID is there.
Okay, thank you. Someone is saying the submit button is not working. Can't find it anytime. I try to submit my assignment. Okay.
These assessments are not expected to be submitted on the learning platform, that's the LEarn. The assessment are expected to be submitted via a Google form. So if Google form is being added as a medium for you to do submission for your assessment, use it. Okay? Then if there is no Google form for the submission, that means the deadline for the assessment submission is not yet, active. So when the deadline is active, you should definitely get where you can be able to do the submission.
So now, so we are going to check online to find some other questions that maybe you make an attempt to answer. The same question is coming. Someone is saying, please, is the internship physical or online after the whole program?
There are some of the participants or the student will be placed on internship online. Baze University has a lot of partners, Microsoft, IBM, Huawei, a lot of big companies. So some will be placed on online internship, some will be placed on internship that have to be physical with some of the industries we have within the countries.
Okay, there is a question coming from Nataba Bulus. He said, can I change my email address, sir?
Well, this is a new question, so we have to think of the implication. If it's peaceful enough, then we are going to provide us a way out where the student can update their email ID.
So there is another question from Chinenye Offer. My grades are not showing on my dashboard. Please, why is that?
Okay, she has taken the digital literacy assessment, but her grade cannot. So we advise students to always channel their complaint to ideas@bazeuniversity.edu.ng. We know the emails are overwhelming. We receive thousands of emails every day. Okay. So our technical teams, our support teams are working very hard to respond to emails that were sent to them. Also, we do encourage the student not to send email to the facilitators. Like we mentioned in a lot of instances, when you send an email to the facilitator, they have a lot to do. They have content creation that will be used for the student. They have other responsibilities. Some are university lecturers, some are from industry, so they have a lot to address. So please, if you have questions, send it clearly to the IDS email.
Okay,
Our
sir.
team are compiling necessary and important questions that need attention. But some, I think one of the support member called me that somebody was just sending an email that I'm feeling bored. Who will help me?
You know,
So please, your email should be very professional, not just to send some of their feeling. All of us do have.
I think we are
feeling.
taking second to the last question.
Okay.
Ajiroba Mustafa, he said, I have submitted both of my assignments and on my grade tab is showing that I have not submitted any assignment.
Okay, he have submitted. So the submission is on Google Form. So you cannot do submission via the learning platform. Submission is always done by the platform, through the platform. You see a link. When you click the link, it will take you to the Google Form whereby you can do your submission. So you cannot see your submission. It is only the facilitator that can see your submission. It is after the assessment has been graded. That is when the scores will be uploaded on the student dashboard. So, and for those that cannot be able to see their grade, they can still send an email to the IDS at bazeuniversity.edu.ng. I believe our staff will respond to their request.
I'm going for this question because it's important, so I want you to clear some misconception. It's coming from Jefta Omotoso. He said, good evening, and kudos to the organizers of IDS. I'm aware of our internship. Just want to know if the internship is paid one. Then he's asking a question.
Okay, so it depends on the organization. Some organizations, when they take you on internship, they pay you. Some will not pay you, but you get the skill. But we'll try and do our best and look for organizations that will pay the student. But also there are still some working class, some individual with PhD, with masters, and they are working class. So they are not looking for payment, they are looking for skill. Because when you say internship, it means when you learn software engineering, you learn cybersecurity, you learn blockchain, it means you will be placed or you'll be connected with organization who daily job is to do things around those areas. So it means you are going to mingle with experts who their daily activities is to deal with either cybersecurity issues in terms of responding to cyber attack and others. So it depending on the student. Some students are not looking for paid internship. They are looking for where they can acquire good skills.
So because I told you earlier that we are going to close this session, but I'm seeing other questions. Someone is asking a question and it's important, sir. What effort are being made to put everyone up to the speed with the program, since it appears so many are lagging behind due to inadequate dissemination of information?
So effort is being put in place already. We have all the arrangement in place. One of it is the Telegram group. Like I keep on saying, you should connect. All students should be connected under the Telegram group because that's the swift medium for communication.
Of course.
If students are complaining of communication, that means they are not connected on the Telegram group, because whatever information we have to share related to the program, we share it on the Telegram group. And we do make sure that we share the information ahead of time for the student to prepare ahead of time also. So measures are put in place. We have experts, we have professors who are experts in these areas. Whatever we do, we seek their professionals' advice before we do it. So all efforts are put in place to make sure that we deliver the content to the student in terms of teaching and learning, in terms of their learning experience. So they have to bear with us. And like I keep on saying, Some of them, this is their first time of taking courses online. So if this is your first time of taking course online, you have to exercise patience with us. You have to also put more effort in learning new things.
Okay. I think, sir, with this, some of the questions here with me are also reflecting those past questions. I think it has been covered, and you've made an attempt to answer this question. With this, can we call it a day?
Well, if we don't have any question, I don't know if there's any remark, maybe a remark from you.
Okay, sir. There's no contribution. I just want to appreciate you for, we'll be coming maybe time to time. We'll be fixing this interactive session and inform those people that are not there to go to the Telegram page and follow the link, and also keep in touch and be able to watch this video. And we'll be coming time to time. I think we'll make it maybe weekly to be telling people to clear some misconceptions and answer or attempt some questions with regards to the program. And I want to use this medium to thank Abdul Muttalib Al-Hassan for coming here, for having this idea to come and have you online and to talk about some issues, and also clear these issues and be able to answer some of the questions. Thank you for having us this time. Thank you for your time as well. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Grandma. So before we end the session, I want the student to know, Grandma, for those of the students who are on the social media, he's an influencer. So the university said we have to have somebody who is popular on the media space. So Grandma is very popular. I would advise the student to go to his channels on Facebook, where I can see page, where he develop content, I believe, almost every day. 4, 5, 6 content around all area. I believe I and Grandma are going to start some other areas whereby we support young Nigerians in terms of using technology for everything. So thank you very much, Grandma. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.